It's Damien here from Pet Business Blueprint, and in this video we are going to look at changing the services you offer on your website. And the way those changes will be reflected is mainly in this orange section here beside the slider. So we're going to change what's listed under here. It's also going to reflect in what's listed under the Services tab on your menu, and it will also affect what is in these three columns here. So there is some overlap with the video about adding pages to the website, but this video is going to focus specifically on changing your services and how you can reflect those changes on the website. So what we want to do first is, from our home page, we log into the admin section of the website. So we go to the end of our web address and we type in wp-admin. We press enter and that takes us to a login page, and you will have your login details. You just enter them here. So we go login. That takes us to the back end of the website, and what we want to do is we want to go to the pages section, and you might already have the page here for the service that you want to offer, and if you do, then that's great. I'm just going to add that to the services list. But if you need to create a new service and it's not listed here, all you do is you create a new page, go add new, give it a title, and you type your content in here. So you describe the whole service, and then you would put pricing there if you want to display pricing on your website. I recommend that you do. So you might say, so you go into as much detail as possible, and you want to have, around 300 words at least. And then you might put pricing here. You can do a bit of formatting on the headings there, so you might assign that as heading 2, and we'll have a look how that looks. So what we do is we go publish, and we've now got a new page. We can view that page in our browser and see how it looks live on the site. And as you can see, obviously I put a little bit of brief info there. We can add photos. If you have a look at the video on editing pages, there's a lot more information about how to spruce up a page and add content like videos and whatnot. So for this example, we'll just quickly add a video. We'll update the page. Quickly add an image. If we go back to our page on the website, reload it, you can see there's our image. So now that we've got that sample service, we want to reflect the changes on our home page. So what we do is we go to our menus, so appearance, menus, and the services menu is, it's actually the secondary menu, and I'm actually going to delete that right now, that services one, because that's confusing. So it's our secondary menu, and there you can see our three services. So let's say, for example, you've just got the website installed and you don't do dog walking, pet minding, or pet sitting. So we might just remove all three of those services. Remove, and we're going to add our new sample service that we just created. So we check the box next to that page and we go add to menu, and then we put a little description here. See prices for sample service. We save that menu. We go to our home page, and there's our service now. So ideally you'll have 2 or 3 services, because it looks a little bit bare with just having one service there. So even if you only do one thing, if you can break that down into some sort of sub-services or something, because otherwise it's just a bit of blank space there. So it could be products. You can also change this to our products, and to change that title there, what you do is you go appearance, theme options, and you go it's under homepage, and just at the top here under homepage it's our service. So you might change that to our products if you sell a product instead of a service. Save option. So it doesn't have to be services, it can be products. Now if we reload the home page, it says our products. So you could have your top 3 products there. You could have dog food, leads, and training equipment or training videos or something like that. So that's how we deal with that little section there. Now to reflect the changes in the main menu, again we go to Appearance, Menus, and that's our primary menu, and our services are just here under Services, so we can just drag and drop, so we can remove them from there if we want to. Remove, remove, remove. We might add that new sample service, add to menu, we drag it underneath our services, we go save menu. Now if we reload our home page, our services now just says that one drop down sample service that we can access. And the final place we want to make those changes is along here, because obviously we've changed those services now. So to do that, we find out our page ID, we go to Pages, we find that service that we just created, and that is down here under Sample Service. We hover our mouse over Sample Service, and if you look at the bottom of the screen now, it tells us the post number, and it says post equals 751 in that little blurb at the bottom of the screen. So we remember that number, 751. We go back to our theme options, Appearance, Theme Options, still in our home page tab. We scroll down, and here it tells us they're called columns. So we just change that number to 751 from our new page. We save options. Now when we reload the home page, our sample service is now there. To add an image to show on that column, go back to our page, open up our sample service, and we go set the featured image. So it could be something to do with ferrets. So we set that as the featured image. We go update. Now on our home page, there's a little picture of a ferret there, and it'll have an excerpt of all our text from that page, and then a little thing saying find out more. And so we can delete those other services if we don't use them, and we would just clear those two lines there. We'll just delete what's in those lines, and then it would only show the one column. But obviously your home page is going to have big blank spaces if we don't have 3 columns there. So same as with this, ideally you'll have 3 products or 3 services that you can feature and have in those columns there, and have people find out more. So that's basically how you edit the products on your website. As I said, there's overlap on this video with some other videos, such as editing this entire section, and also editing your menu and your pages. There's some overlap there, but yeah, that's how you change the products on your website. Okay, thanks.